Elizabeth Fitzpatrick here from the Toned Collective Academy. I hope you guys are just having the most wonderful day ever. And I know that you're here watching this video right now because you wanted more information about my 3-day workout program. So that's what I'm going to show you today. And this is really designed for women who want to get a lean, toned, feminine physique. They want to feel really confident and strong in their bodies, but maybe you're just feeling really overwhelmed. Maybe you don't have as much exercise experience, or you're just really not sure what you should be doing in the gym, or maybe you want at-home workouts and you're not really sure which exercises are best. And I typically see women kind of get this overwhelmed feeling when we have a bit of a perfectionist inside of us, or we have a bit of an all or nothing mindset. And so these are kind of the women that I coach within the Toned Collective Academy. And I'm actually going to show you a couple of my clients here. So this is Olivia here, who actually lost 138 pounds working with me over the last 2 years. And I have got another client here. This is Molly. She actually eats more and workouts less, and then lost 15 pounds, and she's the leanest she's ever been in her adult life. She's also a runner. She runs marathons, and this is the first time ever in 15 years that she has started setting running PRs while eating more and working out less. If you don't believe me, I have my YouTube channel here, so you can watch her testimonial because it's real. And then just one more client here I wanted to show you. So this client is, let me see if I can zoom in there. Yeah, zoom in just a little bit. So this client here is brand new first time mom. In 16 weeks, dropped 20 pounds while retaining all of her lean tissue. She actually did get below her wedding weight, which is so awesome, being a brand new mom and navigating that new phase in life and having so much success with it. So when it comes to strength exercises, strength is so important for losing fat, even more so than cardio. So cardio burns calories, but it doesn't necessarily burn fat. So we can utilize fat or sugar, which is glucose that's stored in our muscle tissue, for energy. And so we want to make sure that we're burning fat, right? We also, when we want to get toned, we want our body to start to get hard. That doesn't happen through cardio. That happens through strength, through lifting pretty heavy. So a couple of things to note here. If you are doing these workouts from home, I want you to get so creative when you're using weights. So maybe you don't even have dumbbells, but maybe you can put a backpack on and throw some books in there to create some weight. Maybe you use your pet or your child, you hold your child to do squats with. You could use a heavy water jug or a heavy book or something like that to add some weight. So you want to make sure that we are giving ourselves enough resistance to where the movements do feel very challenging for the rep range. And so you want to be lifting heavy enough that, say, if I tell you to do 8 to 12 reps, you want to hit your failure within 8 to 12 reps. And so failure meaning you are totally exhausted, you cannot possibly do another set, but while making sure everything feels very safe, of course. So another thing to note is it is very important that we do want to spend some time warming up. So I like to spend about 8 to 12 minutes warming up. You can stretch, foam roll, walk, and you just want to allow your heart rate to gradually increase. Once your heart rate increases, if you actually let it come down again before you start your first set, that's another little trick to help you burn more fat during your workout. So let's get into our workouts here. So day 1 is full body strength. So on this workout, you're going to do goblet squats. So that is just holding a weight right in front of you, squatting as low as you can, 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps there. Push-up negatives. So this is, you're going to do the down part of a push-up only, and then you just kind of pop yourself back up in whatever way you can, but just focusing on that down part, going as slow as you possibly can. You're going to do 3 sets of as many as you can. Then next you're going to do alternating reverse lunges. So if you're at home, maybe you have a backpack on you, maybe you're holding something, or at the gym you can have some dumbbells, 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps on each leg. Single arm dumbbell row. So you're going to put your knee on a bench, hand on your bench, leg out to the side, and you're going to row your dumbbell Or if you're at home, you can row a backpack with some books in it. So 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps on each side there. Single leg glute bridges. So you're gonna lay on your back, knees bent, feet flat. You're gonna extend one leg out, lift it up in the air, and then lift your booty up in the air. And you're going to do 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps. If you want, you can add a weight onto your hips. And then we've got dead bugs. So this is laying on your back, arms straight in the air, legs bent at a 90-degree angle. And you're gonna go opposite arm, opposite leg are going to extend. So this is working your core here. 3 sets of 45 seconds. If you need something more challenging, you can do both arms and both legs extend, or you can add time. If you have time to add some cardio here, we'll do 20 to 30 minutes of a walk. And I want your walk to feel like a 5 out of 10. So I want you to feel like you can still talk, but your sentences are starting to become just a little bit broken. Your breathing is a little bit heavier there. All right, so day 2, full body strength again. We are going to do sumo squats this time. So legs are going to be wide apart, toes are going to be pointed out, squatting as low as you can. You're not going to get as low as you do on a normal squat here. So 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Then we're gonna do a dumbbell chest press. If you're at the gym, you're gonna do that on a bench. So pressing your weights here. If you're doing this at home, you're gonna do it on the floor. If you don't have dumbbells, again, just grab a heavy object, press it up right in front of you, just like that. 3 sets of 10 to 15 reps here. I want you to make sure that you're really puffing your chest out so that we're not caving in here. So shoulders are down and back, really pressing your chest out as you press forward. That's a big mistake I see often with women. And then you're going to do alternating curtsy lunges, so 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps there. Lat pull down if you're at the gym. We'll use that lat pull down machine. If you're at home, you can use a band. And 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps there. Deadlifts, so 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps, making sure that you're bracing your core and that you're shooting your booty backwards and tilting your tailbone up. So I want you to imagine you're a skunk and you are spraying whatever it is that's called, that skunk spray, and you're spraying it high up on the wall behind you, spreading booty cheeks apart as you go back, squeezing booty cheeks together as you stand all the way back up. And then you're gonna do side plank, so 3 sets of 30 seconds on each side. If you have time, we're gonna walk or whatever other form of cardio you enjoy if you're at the gym. So here we're gonna walk at a fast pace for 3 minutes. I want it to feel like a 7 out of 10. So maybe you walk up a hill or you just walk as quickly as you can. You can jog if you'd like. So 7 out of 10, so you're starting to get pretty out of breath, so sentences are difficult. And then you're gonna walk very slowly for 1 minute, just allowing your heart rate to really come down. And then you're gonna repeat that 4 times through. So here, this is called metabolic conditioning, allowing our heart rate to come up and back down. We're actually teaching our body to utilize fat as a fuel source, AKA burn more fat. So day 3 here, full body strength again. We are gonna do split squats. These are very similar to reverse lunges, but the difference is that you have 1 foot in front, 1 foot in back, and they stay there. So you're not stepping that back foot forwards and back. It's both feet stay in place. So anytime something says squat, it means both feet stay in place. A lunge is where you are moving 1 leg, 1 foot. So split squat, so 1 foot in front, 1 foot in back, tapping your back knee down and forward. Down and up, and you are going to slightly lean your torso forward. And we're gonna do 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps on each side here. Followed by elevated push-ups. So if you're at the gym, you can either use that Smith bar attachment and you can set it at whatever height works best for you. You can use a box, you can use a bench, anything to put your hands on, and push-ups. If you're at home, you can use a counter or a chair. Just make sure whatever you use is really sturdy and that it's not going to, slide out from you. You could even maybe put your hands on the couch. Same thing with that chest press that I mentioned earlier. I really want to make sure chest is puffing out here. Booty is squeezed really tight. Core pulled up and in. So this should feel like a very heavy core exercise. And whatever height you're working with, you want to try to actually tap your chest all the way down to that height and then push away and give it some momentum as you push back up. And 3 sets of as many as you can there. And over time, you want to slowly work your way down, lower and lower. And then alternating lateral lunges. So this time you're stepping your leg out to the side. This leg stays straight. This leg is bent and you're leaning into this side. And then you alternate to the other side. You can hold a weight right in front of you here. So 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. seated reverse fly. So you're gonna sit on a chair. We're gonna grab some dumbbells. Elbows are just very slightly bent, very slightly. This exercise actually has nothing to do with your arms per se. So I want you to imagine your bird flapping your wings. This all comes from your shoulder blade right back here. So this is our rear delt muscle that we're working here, as well as some of the other muscles in your back. So like you're a bird flapping your wings, reverse fly, and you're actually going to do that a little bit more leaned forward. If you're at the gym, you can also do the reverse fly machine if it's available. That one is popular, so I know it gets used a lot, but dumbbells work great too. And then we're gonna do our back elevated glute bridge. So you can use a bench or a chair or your couch, and you're just gonna have just like your shoulder blade area and higher will be rested on the bench or whatever you're using. And then a glute bridge. So feet are flat, knees are bent. You're gonna dip your hips down, squeeze booty cheeks together, spread booty cheeks apart on the way down, squeeze together on the way up. If you want, you can add a weight on your hips. And then we've got bicycle crunches. I put crunches in quotations because I don't love crunches. Really, I want you to just elongate your spine. Elbows stay out of your peripheral vision, and you're reaching elbow to opposite knee, reaching to opposite knee here, always lengthening your spine versus pulling on your spine inward. And then if you have time, a 20 to 30 minute walk, again, same as day one, should feel about a 5 out of 10. And then afterwards, you just want to make sure that you cool down for 5 to 10 minutes, do some light stretching, foam rolling, or walking to just allow your heart rate to gradually come back down. So if this sounds interesting, if possibly working together for more of a custom plan sounds interesting, that's what I do with my women inside of the Toned Collective. It's even more custom. I'm there to hold you accountable. You've got me as a mindset coach, but you also have another mindset coach that you'll have calls with. We do weekly group calls. We do one-on-one calls. I have an online course system with modules. There's a ton of value that I add into this. Basically, I want to hold your hand and walk you through your whole health and fitness journey. So if that's something that you would like more information about, just go back to our chat in the DM and just let me know that you're interested in more information. You can also click the link in my bio and find a little bit of more info there. I've got a video I can send you that has some more information, or we can set up a time to talk over Zoom. But I hope that you found this helpful today. Feel free to share this with your friends if you find it helpful. Of course, always reach out to me if you would like more information. I genuinely just really love making connections with women and helping them along on their health and fitness journey, because my health and fitness journey, I don't know if you looked through my Instagram profile, the best thing I got out of it was just how much self-love and respect I gained during the process. And, I went into it thinking I really just wanted this banging body out of my fitness journey. And that ended up just being the cherry on top of what I discovered about myself along the way. And so if you want to chat about that at all in the DMs, I'm really just here to help support you, and I want to watch you succeed. So please feel free to always share your wins with me. I absolutely love hearing them. And yeah, I hope you just have the best day ever. Again, reach out if you need anything. Bye, y'all. Have a great one.